Bubble Busters!
I'm June, and I'm just a typical worker. I recently gave birth to a baby boy, and am currently on maternity leave. I'm going through the process of having a divorce with my ex-husband, David. You might think, why are they having a divorce when they just had their baby? I still remember that day. It was the day of my birth. I was going to have a planned birth, so I knew the day I was going to have my baby, and so I stayed in the hospital a week beforehand. In the meantime, not once did my ex-husband David come and see me. I contacted him on why he was coming too. Hey, David, it's your off day today, right? I want to see your face or something.
Haha, no, my face isn't that funny, right?
That's not what I meant. It's almost the day of our child's birth. I wanted to see you, you know? The other mom's husbands come daily, you know?
But I don't have anything to do there. Your mother is staying at a hotel close by, right? That should be enough.
Well, bud...
Hey, I'm out drinking today. I'll contact you later.
You out drinking? It's Sunday at 11 a.m.
What do you want? You get to sleep in the hospital all day, right? I have to work every day. Let me go out to drink. I'll see you later, okay?
Hey, wait up! Anger meter, 30%. Honestly, I kind of thought that he was not a great person, but I assumed he would change when he saw the baby. But I know now, he would not change a bit. So the day came, and not once did he show up before this day, but he called off of work to come see me.
Hey June, how have you been?
I haven't seen your face in a week.
Don't be so glum. Hey, is the kid here yet?
Were you not listening at all? They explained to you the schedule, right? They gave me the first dose of anesthesia. I'll be prepped for a while, and in 2.5 hours the process will begin.
What? It takes that long? That's so boring.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going out. I have 2 hours, right? Oh, you can just contact me when you're done.
What? Are you serious?
You're under anesthesia, right? You're just sleeping there. And why would you need that in the first place? You're so weak. Are you not embarrassed? You don't have enough love towards your kid. That's why you chose that, right?
Enough already! She isn't just sleeping. Even under anesthesia, the mother has to try so much for the child to come.
She'll be fine. She's strong. All right, June. Good luck.
Anger meter, 60%. David really did go outside. And even when I contacted him, he wouldn't respond. So I gave birth to my child with my mother. Thankfully, the baby came out very healthy and was crying very strongly right from birth. My mother and I were so happy we completely forgot about David. The next day, my parents and step-parents came to see the baby, but David wasn't there and was ignoring all of my messages as well. My step-parents rushed to look for him and found him sleeping in our house.
Sorry. I was out yesterday and met my friends, right? And we were out drinking all night, so I passed out. So, where's the baby? Is it my kid?
He came back, along with his step-parents who were laughing along beside him, saying that he was very clumsy. Looking at this, all my memories with him flashed before my eyes. When I had morning sickness and couldn't stand the smell of anything, David sat there and ate a giant plate of garlic fried rice. He took pictures of me with a big belly, telling me I looked like a pig. I refused to do it with him at night because it would be bad for the baby, and he yelled at me and didn't come back home for days. I never forgot any of these. Anger meter, 90%. Yup, I couldn't raise a child with him. I'll raise the baby by myself. I was working a full-time job. My boss was a man but had kids as well, so he knew what I was going through. My parents lived close by. Neither of them worked and were healthy for their age, and my love for David had dried up. After I made my decision, I secretly met with my lawyer to move the process forward, as well as talk to my parents and boss about all of this. No surprise, but David did nothing to help with the baby. And even when the baby cried, he would tell me the baby was crying. Of course I knew that. I told him to play with the baby a little, but he said he'll do so once he's older and can play catch. If he plays with him now, I'll be bored. Playing catch and talking with the baby. How far in the future will that be? I'm so tired of keeping up with him. I just want to have a divorce and get away from him. Then one day, this happened. While I was home taking care of the baby, his parents called me and said that he was in an ambulance after getting into a car accident. I didn't care at all, but because we weren't divorced yet, I left the baby with my parents and headed to the hospital to see him. Anger meter 100%. He's caused me trouble even to the end. I'll trouble bust him. Your parents called me, so here I am.
Oh, June. I'm glad I got to see you in the end.
What do you mean in the end? Your leg is just broken, right?
Is that the attitude you take to your injured husband?
I heard everything from the doctor. You were drunk and sleeping in the parking lot and got run over by a car trying to park, right? The driver called right after he ran over you, so we're fine. But what were you thinking? You were so drunk that you didn't wake up even with a broken leg and woke up in that bed, right? Are you crazy?
Yeah, I'm amazing, right?
You're a victim, yeah, but I'm so embarrassed by you. He only had a broken leg. He just needed a very light surgery to fix the bones in place, and he could leave the hospital with crutches. No lasting injuries. Thank God he had luck, though. The doctor in charge so happened to have an empty slot the next day, so he quickly had a surgery. I came back the next day. Hey, David, you okay?
Of course I'm not! It hurt so bad I couldn't sleep!
Oh, well, I slept just fine. Wait, when is your surgery? Is it done yet?
You were there for the explanation, right? They're going to prep me, so I'll have the surgery in a few hours.
God, why are you so slow? This is so boring.
Hey, where are you going?
I have a few hours, right? I'll go out then. Or even better, message me when you're done, okay?
What?
You'll be sleeping, right? It won't hurt. You just have to lay there.
Hey!
Wait, you're going under, right? Who does that first surgery nowadays? It's because you don't have enough love for your leg you do that. Are you not embarrassed?
What? What do you think will happen for a surgery without anesthesia? Even now it still hurts a lot.
Yeah, you'd think that too, right? I thought so too.
Huh?
You said the exact same thing to me when I was giving birth. Didn't forget it, you know.
What?
You thought, why would I go out when I have a surgery, right? It's normal to use anesthesia for these things, right? If love means getting hurt by birth, then what about the dad, huh? You don't have love then, right? You wouldn't have a response to that. Oh, right. I forgot because I was so angry. Could you write your name here? Because you still have time.
What is this?
Divorce papers.
What? You aren't serious right now, June? Quit it!
I'm dead serious. I knew you would run away if you could, so I wanted an opportunity where you couldn't physically run away. You don't help around the house, and you get drunk and sleep in the parking lot, get run over, and cause trouble for other people. How horrible.
I can't hear anything!
I can't put up with you anymore. Please divorce me. I'll keep paying for the house loans. You can keep your car. That was yours to begin with.
Will you forgive me if I apologize?
Of course not. If you want to talk about our property or childcare, I have a lawyer, so let's settle this in court.
Why is this happening? I have a surgery and I'm so anxious. Why now?
I thought the same thing when I was giving birth. I was so worried, but you went out and hung out with your friends. Sign this, and once you wake up from your surgery, I'll be gone from your life. I thought marriage meant always having someone by your side. We needed to work together to do that. But you did nothing. Do you understand what you needed to do? I don't care. We're not married anymore. Hurry up and sign it. I want to submit it today.
June, is this really our last day?
He watered his eyes and begged, but I didn't budge and stared at him coldly. No, I'll need to talk about alimony and child support, so we'll talk alongside my lawyer next time. He stared at me and sat there, but in the end, signed the papers and pushed the stamps as well. I took the papers, left the hospital, and went straight to submit the papers, and we were finally divorced. A few days later, His parents contact me saying, "You hurt my child's heart in times of crisis.
He cried saying he lost his wife and child.
If you are going to divorce him, I'll request alimony from you." They seemed very angry, so I said, sure. I told David that he was worried about the divorce. We can talk about it via our lawyers. I'll see you guys in court. And they quickly stopped contacting me. If he really didn't want to be separated from the child, he would fight me in court. He never did that, so I knew he never really wanted to take care of a baby. I waited for him to recover from the surgery and got advice from my lawyer about how to request for childcare. David said it was too expensive, so I asked if he would take care of the baby and I'll pay the money. He gave up. Because I was able to put my child in the hands of my parents in preschool, I got back to working very quickly. My baby is growing up so fast, and my parents adore him. This is a lot better for him, instead of having a father who has no interest in raising him. Trouble busters.